Saturday, August 15th. I just got out of the shower. Still have eye patches on. Probably keep them on a little longer because it's Saturday. No one else is awake, so I'm going to sneak downstairs, have some coffee, and work on my project for a little bit. And we'll talk a little bit more when I'm not worried about waking everyone up. So it's still decently early. I have a lot to do this weekend, but nobody else is up, so I figured I'd do a quick tour of everything I need to do in the yard. I don't think I'm doing that today. I think I'm doing that tomorrow, but let me flip you around and we can look at some of the mess that's out here. I haven't done like anything out here in the last 2 weeks, so there's weeding, lawn mowing, and some harvesting. Okay, so this was a strawberry patch. It's got some blackberries in there too. I don't think this is going to be really much done this weekend, but over here, you can just kind of see a lot of the weeds in this dirt patch. It's hard to tell, but there's a fig tree baby there, but it's surrounded by weeds. I've got my hazelnut tree over there, again, surrounded by weeds. We get these, they're like tumbleweeds. Eventually they are. This is my little tea patch. It's got chamomile, and I think those are nasturtiums that are starting to grow. And then weeds all around it. This garden bed is doing okay. Got some random melons in here that I did not plant melons in here. So I don't know what happened there, but my broccoli, they're just not really doing their best anymore, so I need to pull those up, and then I think I'm going to plant maybe some beets or something there in their place. These are all just some of the little pots where the weeding needs to be done around them. If you look out here, like you can see my tiny, not so hot doing trees out there. Our sprinklers need to be looked at, but we put off getting them looked at this year with everything else going on in the house, and we want to move them and expand our patio later, so it was just easy to put them off. These potatoes are doing good, but these ones, I think I need to start harvesting. So yeah, I need to take out some plants in here, maybe cut back some of these other ones, because my tomatoes, cucumbers, and apparently melons are just going insane here. Over here, this broccoli's still doing okay, so I'm going to give it a little longer, but this cantaloupe behind it gave us like 3 melons, and it seems to be dead now. This cantaloupe over here is thriving though, so we'll just let that keep going. And then the broccoli over here is not doing so hot. Oh, I think this melon is not doing so hot. Yeah, that one seems to be roly-poly food. Great. But we've got some other melons that are still doing good. Not quite ready to harvest. And some of our tomatoes out here, I keep getting, like, I think the water keeps getting on them weird, and so I keep getting cracks. If anybody knows what this plant is, please let me know. It just appeared. The hummingbirds love it, though. So, yeah, weeds and everything everywhere. The corn is doing okay, so that gets to be just kind of weeded around. And then the herbs over here. Oh, please ignore the dog poop. That needs also to be done. The kale is probably not so hot. And these entire beds just seem to be full of like compacted weeds. Like you can see how the dirt is so compacted. So not yet, but at some point this summer, towards the end of this summer, fall, we're going to deal with removing that. And then over here we have more weeds, and the compost will need to be rotated and everything. Got a nice hole so I can add some new, but look at that compost. That's doing so good. I'm so proud of that compost. So yeah, there's going to be some yard work to do this weekend. It's supposed to be in the 90s today and tomorrow. I thought about just doing the garden today and getting it over with. But if you've been around for a little while, you know we had some issues in the house where we had a leak upstairs. Well, they came yesterday and the day before. All the holes are patched up. The only thing is we're waiting for the plumber to come and put in the toilet back where it belongs. So I still have a toilet in my craft room. But it means my daughter's room can get put back together. I can start putting my craft room back together. And the plumber's coming next week, so we're going to have our house back. So I can't really put my space back together until her space is back together because she has stuff in my space. So I figured I need to be available for her to do that today. And I have some other stuff to do inside. Like I have some cucumbers that I'm going to slice up this morning and turn into pickles. And I have some cantaloupe that we harvested the last couple of days that I'm going to chop up because if I don't cut it up right away, nobody's going to eat it. So nobody's awake still. I'm going to go inside and make myself another coffee. And I don't know if I'm going to sit down and have some breakfast or if I will look at the list for the day. Because once we realized we could start putting rooms back together, the entire weekend plans changed. We are going to go see the Pro Shot of 6 tonight, so that's staying the same. But everything else, it's now trying to squeeze in other stuff as well, which is great, but also I still have to adjust my plans for the weekend and figure out what I actually can do. Okay, so here's what the room currently looks like. Over here is where the hole was. They did a really good job. You just kind of barely see a difference in the paint color, but it's in the corner. Not everything here is mine. So some of it needs to be moved to other places. Some things up here are easy fixes, but there's a whole bunch that needs to be put back together, and since I'm putting it back together, I'll probably rearrange. And then there's that. That will last a little bit longer. Okay, so I got some stuff moved around, got some carpet clean. I'm not going to get my craft room together today, probably not even this weekend, but I've got a good start so that I can at least start getting it organized. There's just not going to be a way to move everything out of there that needs to be out of there for me to move everything back where it goes. So now I'm going to go back to working on pickles. So my pickles are cooling. I ate lunch. Now I'm going to sit and work on my project for a little bit. I started a Tulsa tea. I am so in love with that color. Look at that. It is so pretty. It is right here. I know I kept a label so I remember. Yarn Loving Lady. Oh my goodness. This is not a good angle. And it's the color Disco Nights. I found her on Etsy. I'll see if I can link her. But I do tend to forget. Sorry. But yeah, I just got through like short rows. It's a raglan style shirt. So I got through the short rows at the back and now I'm working on the raglan increases. When we go to the movie later, I'm going to take a shawl that I've been working on, my calico quilt shawl. Because I don't think I'm going to keep up with these raglan increases correctly in the movie. But I know I can do the decreases I need to do for the calico quilt shawl in the movie. So I'm going to work on my shirt now and work on my shawl later.
All right, it is Sunday, August 16th. I have been up for a little while. You saw me get my coffee and a little bit of knitting. I took my daughter to an appointment. I didn't film then because it was her business, not filming time. And then I just spent some time in the yard. I couldn't film very much then. I can't seem to find the tripod I would normally take outside with me. So, I mean, I was just doing a little bit here and there, weed whacking the edges and some other areas, and then mowing the lawn. Not super exciting. So now I'm all sweaty and gross. I'm going to get cleaned up, and then I'm going to sit down and do some knitting. Good morning. It is Saturday, August 22nd. 22nd? That's right? Yeah, 22nd. I just got up, got patches on, leave these on for a while. I always leave them on for a while on the weekends. Don't always film that, but I kind of stopped filming last weekend. I wasn't planning it entirely on this being a 2-weekend thing, but I just kind of hit a wall where I wasn't expecting everything that I was going to be doing that weekend. And I just kind of hit a point where I needed to just stop, ease back. I didn't get much filming done, did not get my craft room together. So I'm coming back this weekend. We're going to try to make some progress, but I'm trying to be realistic about what I'm going to get done. I'm not going to get it all finished because it's not just that it's a lot of work. It is, but it's also just decisions to be made. So I'm going to go downstairs and get myself some coffee and then slowly wake up and we'll get some stuff done. Okay, got back from shopping. I'm going to be putting together a shelf that's going to go right here. And trying to put away little things from Spirit Halloween. He needs a new home. He is so cute. I saw like the big version last year and wanted him as a plushie. I will settle for this. And then my daughter wants this one. Might make this one for me, might make it for my other daughter. I don't know. And then the cute bag. I debated which one to get. I like that the black one wouldn't stain as well. Might add some embroidery to it. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to try to get that shelf together, and I'm going to try to clear off the table today because I really do want to wind this to make a pair of baby joggers. I have 2 babies to make for. Thinking of these for the other baby, but I'm more certain about this color than this one. So I'm going to start with these ones so I can keep deciding, and I'm not going to wind this one up yet. I'm going to keep thinking about it. But first, I'm going to put together that shelf, which will help me move stuff because I'll have all the space that I'm going to have.
So I haven't gotten very far, but the shelf is up and I've started organizing on it. I just need to finish figuring out what else needs to go there and finish putting stuff back up on the walls. And at some point during all this, I will go through some of the stuff that I have and possibly get rid of it. Like a lot of these knitting needles are just crap and I don't use them anymore. So they will be gotten rid of.